baby was born with perfect hair. His name was Conor and he didn't even care. When he looked in the mirror said I. Then he said, what? Is it I? Nah. Is it I? So I've got to go. Press the button and start the show. Give me 2 secs while I blow my nose, clear my throat and pick my hole. You're now tuned into the Conor Gillespie Show. Hello and welcome to the Conor G Show. I'm your host, and this is the Conor G Show. This week, Aaron Butler sends his lawyers after the Conor G Show in an attempt to censor comedy. Plus, Jelvis-like activities in the celebrity section. Fit or shit with DJ K and Little Roneyyy. Local rapsters include Durt Burd on Whiskey and White. Grime Man plagiarizes a song, question mark. Hot new freestyle from JKO and Emmzy. Emmzy continues his rise to stardom. Then the FAKIN Jamaican Report with Abra Kebabra and a brand new fakey introducing Roneyyy. Also, Dirty Dinners KFC Special starring dancehall sensation Busy Signal. And Agnew gets kidnapped by the Egyptian cartel. All that and much more this week on the piping hot, fresh to death Conor G Show. Get to know me. You like this t-shirt here? This is the Conor G Show 200th episode commemorative t-shirt. Famous quotes in the back there. Can you read them? Funk the Void, Donna D, Tyrone McKenna, Jelvis. Lee's wearing his. Lee won one of these here. You can get these t-shirts on jesterNotDead.com. http:///JesterNotDead. It's not HTTPS. I found out that the S was the problem. Welcome in, everybody. There's lots more t-shirts up there as well. I'm going to be adding a lot more soon. Some of the old school Jester Not Dead designs, I'm going to re-upload them to that website there. Thank you so much. There's a link in the chat right now. Conor-shop.fourthwall.com. Welcome in, Stavman. Welcome in, everyone. We got Ducky Meow back in the house. Thank God. No, these only come in long sleeve. There's plenty of other short sleeve t-shirts up there for you, Chug. Livia has a jealous hater top. She wears it to work every Saturday. Excellent. I've got my own jealous hater t-shirt in the post right now. Why they didn't send them both at the same time, I don't know. See the jealous hater t-shirt? I was thinking, there's no indication that that's a Conor G Show item. So I was thinking maybe I should put some Conor G Show logos or like a wee design on the back signifying the Conor G Show. What do you think about that? I think that kind of ruins the t-shirt, but I do want credited for my hilarious t-shirt. Alright, everybody, welcome in. It's the Conor G Show. Ducky Meow wearing the classic Jester Not Dead one in Amsterdam. Thank you so much. Sweetly shite one. I think that's what it says on it. I can't remember. Right, okay. Thank you so much, everyone. If you want to support the Conor G Show, you can buy some merch. You can head over to ConorG.show. That relinks over to my Ko-fi page. You chip in, support the show, unlock every single episode. Who knows, maybe I will need a legal defense fund quite shortly. That being said, let's get stuck into the celebrity section. The celebrity section this week We are going to be talking about Aaron Butler sending his lawyer after me. Blackface Butler, says Frank. Buttburger says, what's your tone? Aaron Yuckler says, Zuki me out. Lionel Butts says, Zonoscope. We got Eggmaster in here. Thank you, Eggmaster. Right, so let's get into this here. Don't worry, Aaron. I'm only going to do what I told your lawyer I was going to do. That is, tell everyone exactly what you're trying to do. And so Aaron sent his lawyers after me. You could have just redeemed this, Aaron. You wouldn't need to have spent all that money on a lawyer. That's your jealous hater card redeemed now, okay? That's useless now. You only get one use out of that, Aaron, okay? So, I thought it was well known that I leave people alone if they just ask. Hopefully Aaron tried to pay his lawyer with that jealous hater voucher. So, don't worry, Aaron, I'm not going to say too much. I am going to share with my audience the insane demands that your lawyer made in an attempt to intimidate me into silence, okay? Here's, I paraphrase these here, of course. So, some of the demands that were made of me were: remove all clips discussing Karen Cutler, remove all stream VODs that reference the bootlicker, cease talking about the Licky Man on future shows, do not discuss this legal threat, don't say anything that can be taken as proclaiming victory. I think that alone is very telling what this whole thing is about with Aaron Butler. They put the words proclaiming victory in quotes, as if that was something I said. No, there are no winners from this here, Aaron. Let's see, both of us have to agree not to mention each other publicly, as if you would have the balls to mention me, Aaron. Don't read out chat comments about Adolf Butler. So, I got all these list of demands, and I just thought, you are fucking insane, wee lad. There's actually a screw loose here. So, I agreed to take down the clips and leave them alone because that's what I already offered. If you watched the show like 2 weeks ago, I already offered that to him. And I feel great, in fact, that he's paid a lawyer to threaten me to do something that I actually offered for free. But fill your boots, Butler. I'd like to let everyone know that if I had a penny to my name, I'd be fighting this wee cunt. So, sorry for the bad language. I only played along with him just to get my YouTube channels back immediately because they were about to disappear forever. I will say that the impression that this gives is that Aaron potentially has a lot of skeletons that he doesn't want me uncovering. The final thing that I will say on this matter is, Aaron, you've officially earned your place on the big baby list. It's the Big Baby List theme song. The Big Baby List has its official theme song. All right, so Mr. Butler, your name is going on the Big Baby List. A comedian, a professional comedian who can't take a joke. If you don't know what the Big Baby List is, this is a list of people who have either threatened me physically, attempted to blackmail me, or sent a potential legal threat to me. That would be Hyphen, T-Mike, Kuhullen, Costa, Grime Man, Rockstar, SP, CPK, Yaz, Jelvis, Dino, The Working Class Podcast, and now Aaron Das Boot Butler. It's the Big Baby List. tall parts. Says Rob. Okay. This one is the Electroid and Raw Rusher with Ooga Shaka Baby, the hardcore mix. All right, so let's just see what the chat had to say about this here. I did not agree not to read out any fucking chat comments. Are you insane? No, I'm not going to talk about this too much, but I will one day. You best believe if Aaron Butler steps 1 foot out of line, you know what I mean? It's like, you think I'm not allowed to criticize a public figure who's going about doing ads for Conor McGregor? You're insane. You're absolutely insane. Let's not say too much more. Let's read what the chat had to say here. Translation. Translation. Boo hoo hoo. Oh, I love Lionel Butts. That's so funny. Zonoscope. Let's see. Baron Butthead the Third. The Licky Licky Man. Boo Aaron Butthurt. Adolf Butler. Yeah, I was getting lots and lots of comments on my Instagram page at ConorGShow of people sending in lots more nicknames for Aaron Butler. So get them out of your system now. We're going to be leaving Aaron alone. Okay, Aaron, you got your wish. I leave people alone if they ask. If they threaten me, I usually double down and go 10 times harder. I think my little self-righteous statement to Instagram sort of got what I needed to get off my chest anyway. Thanks for all the love and support I got on that Instagram story. I've never had so many people look at my Instagram story. I'm sure the NI Comedy Scheme WhatsApp groups were going crazy with that screenshot. So shout outs to all the comedians who are on my side and hate Aaron Butler. Thank you. All right, let's continue here. Just checking in with the chat here. Thinner skin than a slimline rice pudding, says Robert. I can't remember who came up with Adolf Butler. Stepped to Conor and got battered. Now, that would be proclaiming victory, says Stedman, but I didn't agree not to proclaim victory. There are no winners to this here. I only agreed to any of this to get my YouTube channels back. The things he accused me of, I would not do to someone. In fact, there's some of the rules that I set out for this show. Do not do those things. I think it's fucking pathetic that a comedian would hire a lawyer to stop another comedian from taking the piss out of them. Righteously taking the piss out of them. A comedian who can't take a joke, says Tone. Yeah. Baby boy Butler, his wee tired eyes tell a sad story, says Mike. Those sad eyes of his, they really do. And it was those eyes that led me to say on a couple of weeks ago's show, if you are a troubled person, Aaron, just let me know and I'll leave you alone. But he went the lawyer route, so hopefully he spent lots of money on that lawyer there. Can you do Aaron Butler painting, spitting his dummy out there? I'm sure there will be plenty of Aaron Butler paintings. I will be not involved in any of it. I give his lawyer my word. Aaron Footlocker, says Chug. What an absolute tuna melt sandwich topper tosser he is. I can't believe it's not Butler. Aaron Toutler. Last one from me, says Lee. All right, get them out of your system now. This is it. Oh, we're letting him off the hook. The butt man, says Aaron Foy. Welcome in, Aaron. Footlicker, says Chug. Neutered butler, says Frank. Let's see. Meet the Fockers. Gaylord Butler, says Chug. Thank you. Twitch flagged that message because you said the word gay. His name is Butler already. I'd say he got a severe slagging in school. Yeah, Ducky Mia, you haven't been around for a few weeks. I did mention that. When we did, I did a little nickname section there last week. I was keeping it all very light and frothy and funny, very silly. It turns out the sillier you get about someone, the more deranged it sends them. Dia Lupa Day is cancelled, says Sevman. Yes, thank you so much for sending me that. That made my night. You could go on the Shane Todd podcast with Aaron. Yeah, 2 podcasts that we didn't get to cover was the Whiskey and White podcast with Aaron Butler's sarcastic, disingenuous apology to Tommy Mac, which we were going to cover in this week's show, which I'm not going to cover now. That's known as the Blackface incident. And then there was the Paddy the Dagger. I think Paddy the Dagger insinuated that Aaron copied one of his jokes, and Aaron insisted immediately coming and doing a podcast. And that was a very funny clip. You can see Aaron Butler's hand shaking during that, which we're not going to cover that. We're not going to cover any of that. Aaron, that's you done. That's me done. Officially, the Aaron Butler stuff is over now, okay? Friends? Zeus says, what's your tone? Boys and girls, this is the Conor G Show. This is the celebrity section. Coming up next, we've got some Jelvis. Just a wee bit of Jelvis. I thought we could have something lighthearted, a little bit fun after all the legal threats. I hope it's worth it to you lot, all the legal threats and death threats I get on a weekly basis. It's not worth it for me. I do hope you are entertained by it though. And if you have been thinking about supporting the Conor G Show but not pulling the trigger to become an executive producer over there on my Ko-fi page, link in bio. ConorG.show will bring you there too. If you're thinking about it, now's the time to support the show. We may need legal funds in future. All right, thank you so much. This is the Conor G Show. Shout out to Aaron Butler. Shout out to Aaron Butler's lawyer. Coming up now, it's the celebrity section. We're going to be talking about Gel Boy. All right, so not much from Jelvis, just a few sing-songies from him. And then we got another fella with some Jelvis-like behavior, okay? Jelvis, beloved character here at the Conor G Show. Let's start with his acting, then we'll get into his singing, okay? I think that's what order we'd like to portray this in. All right, so you know about Jelvis. He is a all-singing, all-dancing Elvis impersonator. Here he is looking more ginger than he's looked in a while. Of course, he dyes his hair black because everybody was walking past saying Elvis wasn't ginger. I don't get why that bothered Jelvis, Jordan Devine. I don't get why it bothered people pointing out that he's ginger because Elvis wasn't ginger. It's like, you're not Elvis. So it doesn't matter what color your hair is. So there's a quote on the back of this t-shirt here. See that big long quote there? That's Jelvis's legal threat to me. He said, watch what you pay, or watch what you say, or you're going to pay. If you even mention anything to do with this threat that I'm sending you, you're going to have lawyers at your door. And I called his bluff, pretty much. And which broke my heart, that legal threat Jelvis sent me, because, of course, the Conor G Show here, us and all my friends in the chat here, are the only people who encouraged Jelvis to become himself again, Jordan Devine, which is what he really wants. It has become apparent.
You do a line and I'll do a line, honey.
that he is sick of doing Jelvis. He's sick of the grind of doing Jelvis, and he would like to be himself. He has an album's worth of songs as himself, Jordan Devine, and anything from Jordan Devine tops Jelvis tenfold. The Jelvinator says, "Watcha." So here he is, the blue-eyed monster. He says, "I asked ChatGPT to write me an acting monologue based on Heartbreak Hotel." He's obsessed with ChatGPT. Open brackets. Note, not doing Elvis's accent, just keeping it real and playing myself for now. Thank God. That's what we've been encouraging. All right, let's hear the man speak. Oh, so we've watched a few of his monologues before, and they've all been overdubbed. So he's recorded the vocals and then mimed along with his own monologue. But I believe this one is the real him doing it live, which is why I pre-jacked the audio up to 170%.
They say...
Is that loud enough for everyone?
They say if you're lonely...
Let's put it up to 185.
They say if you're lonely...
200%.
They say if you're lonely, there's always a room at the Heartbreak Hotel. Didn't think I'd still be here.
This is Fan Dabby Dozy. Alright, I'm going to get a poll up on the screen. I want you to vote whether you think this is a stellar performance or if it's a load of crap. 1 for fire, 2 for shite in the chat right now, okay? Without further ado, it's Jelvis's Heartbreak Hotel monologue as himself, as a normal fella, not Delvis.
They say if you're lonely.
I haven't watched this, by the way. I want to know, I hope that he slips into Elvis by the end of it.
There's always a room at the Heartbreak Hotel. Didn't think I'd still be here. Didn't even bring a suitcase. Well, since my baby left me, yeah. Thing is, nobody left.
Slipped into Jelvis there, slipped into Elvis there.
Thing is, nobody left me. Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, since my baby left me, yeah. Thing is, nobody left me. Sure, how can you be left?
Left on red.
Nobody showed up in the first place.
You got the reference?
I checked in
your
for
hair.
the night. Told myself it was just for the night. 1 night, maybe 2. Now I think I might be the wallpaper. People think I'm...
This is
living a
amazing.
dream,
This is
like
so
I'm
good.
dancing through life on a velvet stream. But when that soot comes off,
Stream of piss.
just me talking to myself
Talking.
in a room no one knocks on. So if you're ever passing,
Get ready. Hopefully there's not going to be a giant loud TikTok. 200%.
by the Heartbreak Hotel and you hear someone singing behind the walls,
I feel like I'm watching a play from P7, says Ducky Meow.
that's me. Just rehearsing how to sound like I'm okay.
Oh, thank God there was no bring at the end there. Since my baby left me, I got a new place to dwell. All right, there is the vote. It has been voted. Jelvis, the adoring public, think you were 55.6% fire in your little monologue here. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see what they had to say about this atrocity. I mean, monstrosity. I mean, monologue. How are the audio levels today? All good? It's a bit loud in my headphones, if I'm honest. Oh. No free tickets to Lavery's then, says Stedman. He's sending his lawyer to Tommy now, says Chuck. I'm sure he'll ask him to remove that episode, but don't worry, I've already downloaded it. Talking about Karen Cutler. Eggmaster says, walked past Jelvis the other week, just the 5 tins of Lucozade energy juice in his wake. I thought he quit all that. He told us all he quit all that. He likes to shake his pelvis, says Chug. That filter makes it look like he's auditioning for a Twilight remake. He would do swell in that. Sort of, you know, cast alongside ghouls and goblins and vampires and werewolves. And we have said he looks a bit like very vampiric in the past. Thank you so much for your Prime subscription, Ducky Meow. See, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription to the Conor G Show here live on Twitch. That means you can watch every single episode of the Conor G Show for 30 days after it airs. You get access to that. If you sign up to my Ko-fi page, you have that access to that full time, forever, as long as you're subscribed. Elvis is so poor, he can't even afford the Citizens Advice Bureau, says Rob. No, we don't know how poor Jelvis is. Mike says, Jelvis isn't too nice to people that come and say hello to him. No, we've actually learnt. We thought he was a sweet little guy when we first started covering him, but, you know, I agreed to stop doing clips about him because someone else asked me to, not even Jelvis. You know, I don't kowtow to legal threats unless it's from, let's not say any more than that. But we don't do clips about him anymore because he's a bit pathetic, but usually when people are that nasty, I go 10 times harder on them, but it's Jelvis, do you know what I mean? Let's see. Jelvis isn't too nice to people that come and say hello to him. I was observing him last week. He just glares at people. Also, so someone in a shop reckon there's something in his Jelvis juice that's not Lucozade. He drinks. Pure speculation, of course. Okay.
You do a line and I'll do a line, honey.
I'm not saying that, but I believe that is a very good theory. And we have noticed he lashes out quite a bit. And I would suggest, right, this is my theory, this is my hypothesis.
Lest I be litigated.
There's going to be an abundance of disclaimers tonight. I'm sure you'll understand with the legal threats. My theory is that he lashes out so much he's always on the attack. As a defense, he's a thin, small, meek little guy, and you know, I think people have probably taken advantage of him. I think people are always trying to steal his phone. Like, he always has a black eye and stuff. So I think he probably has been bullied quite a bit in his life, which I think that's the reason why he came on so harsh at me. Here, look at this. I pulled this up for you. Here's the quote from Jelvis that he sent to me. So this is this design on the back of this t-shirt here. Best show in the universe, says DJ Donna D. He scratches and rewinds and all. He's actually very good. Tyrone McKenna. I've been secretly watching, said Funk the Void. Jelvis says, I've seen your content about me and it's not appreciated. If you dare even make a statement in one of your next videos, you will have lawyers at your door. Stop hating on me just because no one knows who you are and everyone practically knows who I am and you can't stand to see it. Go see a therapist. Might do you a spot of good. Sounds like you've got a lot of unresolved issues. Watch what you say or you are going to pay. So I think he came on so strongly because he thought maybe we were attacking him rather than just watching his content and reacting to it, which is all we do here in the Conor G Show. But I think he obviously didn't see all the support and adulation we heaped on him. He only reacted to the negative feedback, obviously. So, and I don't really blame him. As I said, I think Jelvis attacks because he has been attacked so much, and I think he attacks everyone as a form of defense. That's my theory. I obviously don't know.
Don't give a singular F what people think about you.
This is one of Rob in the chat here, RMS Art. He painted this here of Jelvis the GOAT. That's what we used to call him. We used to be big fans of Jelvis until he showed his true colors. I'd like to make up with Jelvis. He's the only person that sent me a threat to I wouldn't mind an apology from. If I get an apology from him, Aaron Butler, I'll support you. SP. It sounds like it's happening next door, says Rob. What? He's always in the park, says Stedman. His alter ego is kicking in That audio is shocking on P Mazza level, says Ducky Meow. The Walloper says Justly. It's so bad like an art film. Stream of Green Monster, says Eggmaster. I feel like I'm watching a play from P7. Yeah. He said that, Ducky Meow. Is this the Deliverance? Says Chug. Is that because there's like a tree behind him? I love there's just a tree behind him now. It's usually a hedge. POV, your neighbor thinks he's Elvis and he's doing a monologue you can barely hear through a foot of prefab concrete. Audio was fine, says Robert. Thank you. He quit Monster. Lucozade is healthy, says Sucky Meow. I actually agree. I've never drank Monster before in my life, and I'm shocked that it's common now. Do you know what I mean? When it first came out, it was a massive joke. Smicked Out says, yes, lads, had to get out of the heat there. Hope all are well. You missed a eventful start to the show, Mick Dog. Would it be vodka or whiskey he mixes with it? Asking Mike, says Rob. Yeah, it's booze, says What's Your Tone. Yeah, do you remember when those booze bikes came up and they were blaring music, and instead of just like waiting until they passed to carry on, Jelvis like stormed up to them all self-righteous as if he owns Gordon Market. That's ridiculous how he gets on. Like, that is the behavior of a drunk person. I love the sugar-free mango one. Effing great, says Ducky Meow. What the hell are you talking about? He's in the glens of vodka, says Chuck. Can you do a drawing of Aaron Butler, says Chuck. Right, no more talking about Aaron Butler. I agree to leave him alone. Monster, says Ducky Meow. Get to prison! Alright, so this is the Conor G Show. Let's have a few sing-songs from Jelvis. Let's try and relax a little bit. Let's try not to be so sued. Fucking hell. Right, let's try not to get sued tonight, okay, everyone? Alright, so 3 Jelvis sing-along videos, and then we've got a guy doing some Jelvis-like behavior. First one says, POV, when you stop impersonating and you start channeling. Whose point of view is this? So it's our POV, so the camera is looking at. So am I stop impersonating and start channeling? So that means you're going to start impersonating. Okay. Let's turn this down from 200%.
I can't walk out because I love too much, baby.
Right, so he's not doing an impersonation. He's channeling. All right, Jelvis came to him in a dream. Uncle Tom bummed him in a dream. What's the guy called? Colonel John? What's the guy's name? Uncle Tom. Why did I say that?
I can't walk out.
What's the guy? Humphrey Bogart? Are you channeling Humphrey Bogart? Jelvis, you look identical to Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Rascalart. Country. Colonel Tom Parker, says Rob. You too much, baby. Alright, next one. I don't want to miss a thing, he says. This one's going to be good. This is Aerosmith. Looks like a young Mar from Home Alone, says Steph.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. Because even when I dream of you, the sweetest dreams will never do. Because I still miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
So, I mean, what is the point in doing other songs as Elvis? I mean, do you think that's a good idea for him to do? Like, do you think he should do other songs as Elvis? Because he did Wonderwall as Elvis, and I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was really funny. I think that would really get a crowd up and rocking. All right, 1 for fire, 2 for shite, 4. I don't want to miss a thing as Jelvis in the chat right now.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. Because even when I dream of The sweetest dreams will never. I don't wanna miss a thing.
Once more.
I don't wanna close
Big up Shackbone. Thank you.
I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, baby. And I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dreams will never do. 'Cause I still miss you, baby.
Miss you, baby, says Ducky Meow. She wants me to isolate it. She is an executive producer and a Prime subscriber. Holds a lot of weight. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. She wants it isolated. Miss you, baby. Miss you, Bitsy. Celebrity section. Alright, so the chat have voted Jelvis's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing rendition 70% fire. Well done. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Alright, does anybody... I was going to ask Easy Mac, since you're a video man, any people that want to offer me some suggestions on what I can do with my... DJ area here. So I've got an overhead camera, I've got this camera, I've got the filter camera, which is these sorts of filters, right? I can add these, right? And then I've got the overlay cutout camera. And then, you know, I can manipulate each of those. And then this is the DJ thing at the back here, which takes up the full screen. And I also have the desktop as well if I want it, which is just that. So if anybody has any suggestions, any feedback, at ConorGShow on Instagram, send me a message. Help. Help! Phantom of the Opera says, Eli, bye-bye. Okay. Right. What did you want? Miss you, baby. Right, let's see what we can do here.
I don't wanna close my eyes.
Close.
I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, baby.
Miss you, baby. So here's the first Miss you, baby.
'Cause I miss you, baby. Miss you.
Miss you, bishy. Let's put a cue point here.
Miss you, baby. 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 Miss you, baby.
And then there's another one coming up.
And I don't miss you, baby. And I don't miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dreams will never do. 'Cause I still miss you.
Coincidental says, can I add a late to the chat for this video? That poll has been closed. There'll be another one next. Calm down.
And I don't wanna miss a thing. The sweetest dreams will never do. 'Cause I still miss you. I still miss you.
2.2.
Miss you, baby, 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 miss you, miss you, baby, 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 miss you, baby.
See what the chat are saying here. Oh. Insane show here, isn't it? Alright. This is so loud in my headphones today, hold on. Give me a second. Right, I need to calm down. Alright, let me check here. Alright. Mitsubishi Carrera, says Smicked Out Rastock. Add Portishead. You should mix it into Miss You by Everything but the Girl. Now play it backwards, says Smicked Out Rastock. Thanks for the follow, says Eli Bye Bye. Sounds like my Mrs. Snoring, says Chug. He's in the doghouse. POV, Jelvis is your trip sitter during a K-hole. Who mentioned K-hole? No K-hole today, sadly. Let's see. Everything but the Girl. As if I have that song right. I'll get it for you. You redeemed. I'm going to make that remix twice the price next time. Mike says, his dedication to being an Elvis impersonator is great. His ability to do it, not so much. His dedication... His dedication is a highly employable quality. If only he could get a job. Hold on, let me get a new tune on here. One moment, please. I've gone psycho. In fact, let's play some psycho since we all miss Kevi so much. He's pushed back his debut mixtape.
I'm a mess.
He's pushed back his debut EP because he wants the songs to be ready in time. Or he wants the songs to be as good as they can be. And I believe there's lots of speculation that no, he's just on holiday, so he didn't have time to get it out for when he announced it.
Makes me leave and never come back. I'm alive.
I'm a mess.
But I feel like the world is falling down. I need someone to get me off the ground. I'm so sick of all the wasted nights.
Yo.
Kevi Forex. Let's go.
Alright, his dedication is a highly employable quality. Your comments are even longer than Google Dubes, Mike. If he takes that enthusiasm, dedication, and just go and do something else, anything else, potato farming perhaps, that isn't related to Elvis or music. If he does this, I reckon his quality of life will improve. I'm no guru. Anything is better than being Jelvis, I suppose, says Mike. I mean, a thoughtful comment. Might be hurtful to hear that to Jelvis, but I believe you are well-intentioned in your sentiments here, Mike, and I believe that is excellent advice.
Feels like I'm psycho.
It feels like I'm psycho. Heads all over the show.
Jelvis should be thinking Elvis even when he's out in the bins. He needs to commit 24/7, says Rob. I think he does. I wish I was, because I'm laying in bed with suspected broken ribs, says Chug. Alright, it's all about you, Chug. What's happening, Raw 12 2? No shout out for Kevi's award. What was his award?
It hurts when I let go.
It hurts, but I let go.
Sent me the screenshot. I do remember that now. I know I forgot all about that. Someone sent me the picture of that, and I'll pull it up and show it. He won Best in the West.
Let go.
Let me see. If Jelvis and Kevi swapped their music endeavors, the world would be better, says Coincidental. Alright, we've got one more from Jelvis here, and then one more Jelvis-like behavior. Alright, Stebbins coming through with the links. Where'd you send that? Instagram or
Best MC, you know, I'm stealing the show. Not listening to crows, I'm doing what's best for me and my bros. We're setting up shows, but I'm a bit of a mess.
Just a wee schmick from West. Trying to make me stress. Go for a dance. The baseline trance. Having the pants. Go for a dance.
If only you could know what's in my head. Your body in the light makes me wanna dance, but your golden praise makes me leave and never come back. I'm a
Sorry, my style. I'm a mess. All right, check it out. Kevi won an award. Best of the West 2025. Best Local Talent. Kevi Forex. Give it up for Kevi. Scoth and Arthar. Sorry, wasn't given the opportunity to learn Irish growing up, okay? Who's this award from? Did he have this made himself, or did what was that? What was that shop that sold the funny cards? And they did that Christmas card of Kevi. Who was that? Is this just made by them? Who gave this to him? Is this from the Bava Awards, or who's this from? I love the wee sticker down at the bottom here is all peeling off and chipping away. Let's see, welcome in Fiona. Best entertainer in the West. Well deserved. Well deserved. Who is it from? Think it's from the Andy Town News. Brilliant. Brilliant. Excellent. Well done, Kevin.
Listen, if only you could know what's in my head. Lost my mum, leave my bed, and I'm writing tunes while sitting in the shed trying to taste the paper, trying to make some bread.
All right, this is the celebrity section. Well done. Thanks for forcing me to do that, okay? Executive producers hold a lot of weight. All right, last one here. This one's called Jelvis Down in the Bayou. Unidentified Kodak. No. No, I'm afraid you're wrong about that, VLC player, because I'm watching the video right here. Nothing wrong with the Kodak. All right. I really need to start performing this song, he says. I heard this here when I was putting my notes together for the show, and it immediately made me go and listen to Amos Moses.
Hey, home, give us a summer. This has about all we had to eat, but they did all right.
What are those? Look at these Jelvis pumps here. His shoes. Where does he find these clogs like? Look at these little brown leather duds.
Down in Louisiana, where they like us go so
Down in Louisiana. That's all we got of this one.
Hey, home, give us a summer. This has about all we had to eat, but they did all right.
What are you eating, crocodile?
Down in Louisiana, where they like us go so Hey, home, give us a summer. This has about all we had to eat, but they did all right. Down in Louisiana, where they like us go so
That sounds really good to me, Jelvis. Yep, should definitely add that one to your roster.
Used to love a party, lot of money spent, plenty of sins that I need to repent.
All right, so we got one more in the celebrity section. Then we've got Fit or Shit coming up for you next. All right, this next one is called Jelvis-like behavior. Okay, this isn't Jelvis. It's someone doing Jelvis-like behavior.
Bread.
Hey, let me hear you say, ooh, Super Bowl halftime, surprise.
One for fire, two for shite in the chat right now. Happening, Pinky.
Hey, hey, let me hear you say, ooh, wah. Super Bowl halftime, surprise. Ooh. They not like us. They not like us. No, Shimon. They not like us. Ooh, they not like us. They not like us. Shimon.
Sorry for the volume of that.
Life, hey, 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 run fight, let me hear you say, oh, oh,
All right, one more time. Let's see what the chat are saying.
hey, hey, let me hear you say,
Wow.
ooh, Super Bowl halftime, surprise, ooh. They not like us. They not like us.
Just no rhythm. He's missing all the marks. It really does look like Les Dennis, Jelvis' dad, are all saying. That's a 1 from Eggmaster, 1 from Lee, 1 from Ducky Meow, 1 from Chuck. Fiona says Super Bowl halftime surprise. Gata.
Shimon.
So 1 from Fiona, 2 from Don Chi, 1 from Livia, 1 from Tone, 1 from Rob, 1 from Quinn, 1 from Smickday. Them gloves are cling film, says Ellie Baba. Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Let me hear you say,
They're not like us. He's not like them, says Quinn.
oh,
He doesn't know any of the words to the rap, so he's just making wee kind of MJ noises. I mean, I would assume that's what his entire deal is. All right. One more time for the crowd.
hey,
This is so Bo Selector.
hey, let me hear you say, ooh, Super Bowl halftime, surprise, ooh. They not like us. They not like us. No, Shimon. They not like us. Ooh.
That jump there, look. He's put a little, couple of little Mike. He's put a little crip walker here and Mike eating popcorn there. Look at this jump he does.
No, Shimon. They not like
Did Mike do that move?
us. Ooh.
Hope he doesn't masturbate with them gloves on. Smackdown, this is a PG stream.
Not like us. They not like us. Shimon.
Eggmaster says, how do I watch this in my leisure? I'm so sorry, I just downloaded the video. I didn't get his account or anything, I don't think. Oh, maybe it did actually. Hold on, I've got his account here. Alright, let's check out this guy's account. Let's give this guy a fair shot. Alright? The crowd have voted this video 80% fire.
Things like this here is what makes me happy.
Shamona. Alright, there's the link in the chat if everyone would like to go follow this guy. Do not harass him. Just, you know, enjoy. Micheal Jackson Pulaski.
I found someone
He's doing share, everybody. Rob, what do you think?
off market condominium.
His mouth looks grey from drinking red wine, perhaps.
That's Cher if she was in real estate. Get it?
No.
Got the
I
reference?
found someone off market condominium.
That's Cher if she was in real estate. Get it?
I'm not one of those gays, as well you know, says Rob. You have your moments, mate. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Look, he's got a wee stuffed teddy bubbles around his neck. It's Micheal Jackson's famous rendition of James Brown, am I right? This guy hit the note there.
I'm telling you. Jamon! You knocked me off of my feet now, baby.
His name is @Micheal Jackson Pulaski.
I'm a little shy. My name's Michael.
This is everyone else reacting to him, just like we're doing.
Probably because I like Michael content, so that's how he ended up on my page. But
We all like Michael content.
every day, it's just something new. This man is out in public singing to people, hee-heeing.
Right, I'm not watching somebody else's reaction.
To my girlfriend! She can party like we begin. I'm telling you.
This guy must be a hit in the hood.
Stevie Wonder! Dizzy Gillespie!
Gillespie! Right, okay, let's have a couple more here. Here he is, doing the robot to NWA.
Ow!
Dope man.
Who's bad? Woo!
Schizo posting.
You knocked me off of my feet now, baby.
All right.
You knocked me off of my feet now.
All right, one trick pony here, I'm guessing.
You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable.
30 dinners.
You're a vegetable. It's just a day. You're a vegetable. Today you're a vegetable. Ow!
I have had enough of that.
Girl, pose off in those wee pum-pum shorts. Make the man them see your ton loady arse. Watch get shit on and Red Fox into the world class. A1, watch this. Girl, you look so sharp. Anytime you pass in your pum-pum shorts. It's true. Watch the girl screeching and tell him again. Girl, you look so fine. Anytime you wriggle and you work, that's fine. All the girls damn wide out. Pose off in your pum-pum shorts. Looking very good in your pum-pum shorts. Pose off in the pum-pum shorts. Make the man damn say they know you're soft. Pose off in the pum-pum shorts. No young gentleman can't just pass. Body so big it would break your eyeglass. And them a girl you can find on the wharf. In the plane that them a fly first class. Pose off in your pum-pum shorts.
All right, boys and girls, this is Fit or Shit, and today we've got the spectacularly handsome Lil Roneyyy. He's in some English city somewhere, probably Manchester, because that's where he lives. He's in a high-rise car park. He's doing a little model-style pose. He's got a pair of baggy joggies on. He's got a pair of black trainers on. And he's got a pink football jersey. All right? Do you think his little outfit and his pose and his haircut and his little beard and the little backdrop and all is fit? Or do you think it's shit? Simple concept.
Pose off in your pum-pum shorts. Make the man them say no, you're soft.
That's a 2 from Pinky, 2 from... Don't she giving this a 2, what? 1 from Smick the Rossdog, 2 from Eggmaster, 2 from Coincidental, 2 from Fiona, 1 from Watchertone, 2 from Lee.
Oh,
Yous are a pack of haters. I'd love to see what yous dress like.
man, come touch the girl's heart. Girl, you look so
I'll give you a 1 room star.
Anytime you pass in your pum-pum shorts. Watch the girl them a body roll, yeah, man.
All right, so let's have a closer look at this here. Let's see. All right, so we've got the new style haircut. Okay, good. We like that. And I think the outfit works fine. I think he's coordinated it perfectly. He's done a nice little backdrop. You see this building here? It's like a little bit pink and blue, just like his top is. Lighting's not great. It's a bit dark, a bit undersaturated. But maybe my eyes are just failing. Let's see what you are saying. The shoes don't match, says Don Chi. The shoes don't have to match. The shoes don't have to match. They can complement. Look, his watch is black. The shoes are black. All right, I think you're wrong about that, Don Chi. I can't really see it with the filter. What filter? What damn filter? You mean this? Sort of, she says, all right. Needs white trainers. No. White trainers are too common. You want to see him wearing a pair of stupid Air Force Ones or whatever? No, I think he's selected correctly in this instance. Get the tracksuits out, says Chug. He looks taller, says Ducking Me Off, because he's beside a building, giant building. This is, you know, not to scale, it's distance. He started getting red by putting his shoes on. He started getting red by putting his shoes on first. Changed his mind by the time he chose the top. I think. Did you? Oh, ready? You said. Sorry.
Mea culpa, yeah. Well, a semi-mea culpa.
Awful hard on the wee lad, says Watch Your Tone. That giant black logo ruins it. What's that, like a mobile phone? This Roneyyy is small and this Roneyyy is far away, says Ducky Me Off. Alright.
No one brightens up my day just like you do. That's true, so it is.
The chat have voted Lil Roney's fit here. 71.4%. Shit, I'm so sorry. Whoops. Whoops.
Brightens up my day just like you do. That's true, so it is.
Alright, so Lil Roneyyy isn't the only superstar we have here today during Fit or Shit. Today we've got DJK back on my timeline for some unknown reason. I was hoping DJK was never going to come back after the whatever happened to them, some sort of bankruptcy or something.
Girl, you touch my heart anytime you pass in your pum-pum show.
Alright, let's see what DJK's Instagram account had to say here. Here's a new wee lad. He's not DJK.
Oh! Big announcement! It's DJK Day! It's buy any, get any free on unlimited items.
Chat, first thing, what do you think I'm going to say? What's the first thing you think I'm going to say about this?
Thursday, the 26th of June at 9 a.m. One day only. Don't miss out. Go, go, go. Yo! Big announcement! It's DJK Day! It's buy any, get any free on unlimited items. Thursday.
Microphone isn't working, says Smicked Out Rastdog. He's holding a microphone. Yeah. The microphone isn't on. There, he's got a branded microphone. The microphone says DJK, and the microphone isn't even on. That's why he's shouting.
Big announcement! It's DJK Day! It's buy any, get any free on unlimited items. Thursday, the 26th of June at 9 a.m.
Can't give the shit away. Do you remember that guy Stefan Pettingrew had like a 500 quid voucher for some DJK stuff? Couldn't give it away. He literally couldn't give it away. I don't know how this DJK guy could still be trading, says Disgrace. Well, maybe let's get into that. So, DJK is actually 1.3 million pounds in debt. Owners of NI clothing firm that shut owing 1.3 million agrees to boardroom ban. 7-year disqualification for Newtonard's man over misuse of COVID loans. Let's see. The boss of a county Antrim clothes business which shut owing 1.3 million has accepted a boardroom ban over how he used government-backed loans during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, I guess maybe they're still allowed to trade and stuff. It's a boardroom ban, so he's not allowed anything to do with it, but maybe he was allowed to pass the business on to something else. I have the rest of the article and stuff, but it's boring. I don't want to read it all. And it really doesn't say much apart from this, you know. He was supposed to use the funds for something completely different, and he used it for this here. Now, some of you might be asking yourselves, what sort of numbnut actually wears this tat, right? So, I mean, it goes to show you how important marketing is when it comes to this here sort of stuff. And the sort of idiot that falls for marketing, even if it's an ugly, stupid, disgusting brand with no style, no taste, and popped up overnight, so it has no credibility. Like, people fall for this crap so easily. What sort of person would wear DJK? I hear you cry. Well, Rockstar, this moron.
Gonna take a wee look like. Watch this.
Yes, the play pretend gangster rapper Rockstar, aka Jason Morrison, the man void of brain cells. Here he is wearing DJK. There he is in an icon cap. And here he's, for some reason, he says Hollywood shit. Oh my fucking God, this guy's a... Hollywood shit. What, because you're in a pub or something? At Blake Kelly, at Llewellyn Radford, and then down in the corner, at DJK Belfast, at DJK International, right? Luckily, I've introduced Rockstar to you, some of you before. He tags brands to make it seem like he's connected to the brands. So here he's posted. Here he's went in, bought a bunch of DJK stuff, and with the DJK, t-shirt that he bought, he gets one of these little, like, this is basically a receipt that comes with the package, right? Thank you for your purchase. Welcome to our world of luxury lifestyle. You're now a member. Scan your card to unlock DJK benefits. So this guy is so stupid that he doesn't only buy and wear DJK, he signed up to their bullshit package where you pay them more money to get, I guess, maybe discounts on the clothes or something.
You do a line and I'll do a line.
But he's posted this as if he now thinks, yeah, luxury lifestyle brand, I'm now a brand ambassador. Look how important I am. They've sent me a card to thank me. Like, that's what this guy thinks. Okay, he has the brain of a toddler. DJK luxury brands. And this is straight out of the Rockstar playbook. He'll buy a bunch of merch off someone just for the purpose of tagging them on Instagram. So in hopes that the person will repost them, and then he reposts the repost. You see people do this all the time. Psychotic behavior to do this here. It's one of the first things that we ever started talking about on Dirty Dinners, how Marcus O'Leary would, go into a shop or buy a coffee and then, take a photograph of him with the coffee so he could post the Instagram story of him with the coffee, tag the company in hopes that they would repost him, and then he repost that, and then they repost it. It's insane. He does ads with no sponsor, says Lee, obviously. I don't know how... It's a bottle of Coors Light did full body merch. Oh, that wee lad, he was shouting into the fake microphone. Ridiculous outfit. Money laundering, says Smickter Rasdog. Looks like a toddler on holiday. I wouldn't even pick that outfit for your character in a game. when he sorted the boys out with a 12-pack of Rockstar. Yeah, the energy drink. Absolute buffoon.
Jump on, pull off, jump right off, jump on, pull off in them boom boom shorts. Jump on, pull off, jump on, pull off, jump right off in the boom boom shorts.
All right, this is the Conor G Show. I'm your host, must be, and next up we've got the regional rapper section. But first, very quick break. When I come back, we've got Durt Burd on the Whiskey and White podcast. We've got Grime Man pretends he wrote an original song, ? And new JKO Freestyle. Not to be confused with DJK Freestyle. All right, everyone, be right back. Do not go anywhere. This is the Conor G Show.
All of the gal them take this as a hint. You're giving the bad man the third-legged limp. Girls, you look so sharp. Anytime you pass in a boom show. Jesus Christ, your outfits are killing me. One time, come again, say. Girls, you look so sharp. Gonna put you number one on my list from the boom boom show. Get a wee spin to get a proper look at you. Tonight you look so sweet, you look so sweet. So nice. Anytime I see you, I have to sing this twice. Just sing it then, son. Girls, you touch my heart. Anytime you pass in your boom boom show. Runway. Tell him again. Girl, you look so nice. Anytime you bust out of them boom boom show. Jesus Christ. Suppose off in your boom boom shorts. Make the man damn know say you're soft. Clothes off and you take your clothes off. Not a man damn in the crowd damn soft. I watch the gal damn I spread out. And all of the man damn I jump and shout. Fully grown woman now you run the route. And right around the corner you've got a big boot. I try and try, but they can't get out. That's all I'm talking about. The pose off in your poom poom shorts. Any man see you in your poom poom shorts. Pose off in your poom poom shorts. And I wanna see you in your poom poom short. Girl, stop in those poom poom shorts. Anytime you come around in jorts.
Alright now.
Hello and welcome back to the Conor G Show. I'm your host, and this is the Conor G Show. Coming up next, we've got the regional rap section starring Durt Burd on the Whiskey and White podcast. Grime Man pretends he wrote an original song, question mark. A new JKO Freestyle plus Emmzy. Coming up later, we've got the FAKIN Jamaican Report, Dirty Dinners, and AGNEWS. If you are one of the people watching the preview on YouTube right now, thank you so much for checking out my program. You can watch me live every Sunday here on Twitch. Consider signing up to my Ko-fi page, supporting the show to unlock every single episode. If you want to see the rest of today's episode, head over there to Ko-fi. ConorG.show will relink to Ko-fi. Thank you so much. Consider dropping a like, subscribe, following content. This one is Ralphie Rosario presents The Energy Factor. All right now. The organ ride dub. Okay. Coming up next, we've got the local rap section. All right, so check it out. Durt Burd, young Durt Burd, Battle of the Bands alumni. He won Battle of the Bands, did Durt Burd before, and won a massive, valuable prize. I don't do Battle of the Bands anymore because most of the contestants have either flip out, sent me death threats after I try and promote them. See SP, he didn't win and he went psycho. Another one was the wee guy who went to Cuchulainn and told him that I said a bunch of stuff that I didn't say. He won, actually. It's Alex Boyle's mate. The rappers just really make it very difficult to put on a talent contest because they're so stupid. They're so on drugs and stupid that the simple rules of Battle of the Bands does not compute to them. So I just don't bother doing it anymore. It's not worth my time, and the amount of money that I spend on it just doesn't weigh up the thanks or the promotion that these rappers get. It's not worth it for me. Okay, so I stopped doing it. I will do it again, but it has to be worth it for me as well. You know, most of the rappers that took part in it didn't even share the show, didn't even share a link to their friends to get people to come in and vote for them so they would win. Very simple concept that most of them couldn't grasp. All right, Durt Burd though, he won, and here he is on Whiskey and White podcast. This is Tommy Mac. Beside him is his pal Tyrone McKenna. Tyrone McKenna's quote there in the back. All right, check this out.
How do you deal with negative comments and stuff?
That's right.
Do you? I love it.
You see, if you go on to my comments, no, if people be stopping in my comments, I just reply, I just go for egg.
For
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's who gives a fuck? Do you know what I mean? You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, otherwise you're a mug.
And when
you
you're
know
putting
what I mean?
yourself out there, you have to have thick skin to be able to deal with it. Because even if people do like you, they're going to slag you anyway.
There's still people going to hate you always.
See as well as that, I can take a slag. And like, your man Conor G slagged me loads of times, and I love it. I love it.
What's he saying? I see to be I'm a fan of Conor G. I've said many times.
I like the Conor G. So
I thought I told you to keep my fucking name out of your fucking mouth. Only joking. I just think it's really funny to say that to a professional boxer.
And when you're putting yourself out there, you have to have thick skin to be able to deal with it. Because even if people do like you, they're gonna slag you
There's
anyway.
still
Just
people going to hate you always.
See as well as that, I can take a slagging. Like, your man Conor G slagged me loads of times, and I love it.
Hello, here. I have slagged them loads of times, but you know, when it comes to some people, it's like the slagging is, you know, it's not really that bad. You know, it's just a bit of crack. And then some people get it really, really bad. But Durt Bird's got off pretty much scot-free, hasn't he?
What's he saying?
I'd slag off the mask, blah, 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 blah. You've seen what I say about Durt Bird. It's pretty funny.
I'm a fan of Conor.
None of it's that bad.
I like the ConorGShow.
Thank you so much.
Bye, lads. He's a fucking gay.
But see him, someone like Conor G, I know a lot of the rappers are raising at him, but they don't.
Not a lot. A very small amount. A very small amount.
Realize he's actually promoting them, because people watch it, like me and Tyrone, for the laughs, and then it puts you on the guys who he's talking about, and then
thank you.
It's more.
Could you be more lovely, Tommy?
It's free publicity, really.
This is why I can't slag these two off, because they're just so bloody cute all the time. Let's watch this once more. I love hearing people being nice about me for once. You've seen all the death threats I get? All the legal threats? Not from these two.
What do you deal with?
Kiss Redeem 7. Let's give Tommy Mac a lovely kiss. I wish he was facing the other direction, actually. All right.
Negative comments and stuff.
That's right.
Disclaimer, says Lee. All right, last time here.
Do you love it?
You see, if you go on to my comments, no, if people be slobbering in my comments, I just reply, I just go for egg.
Drop the addy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's who gives a fuck? Do you know what I mean? You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, otherwise you're a mug.
And when
you
you're
know
putting
what I mean?
yourself out there, you have to have thick skin to be able to deal with it, because even if people do like you, they're gonna slag you anyway.
There's still people going to hate you always.
See as well as that, I can take a slagging. Like, your man Conor G slagged me loads of times, and
Ooh, look at Durt Bird's brand new diamond necklace.
What's he saying? I'm a fan of Conor G. I've said many times.
I like the ConorGShow.
Bye, lads. He's a fucking gay.
But see him,
thank you.
Someone like Conor G, I know
and they spell my name correctly.
A lot of the rappers are raising at him, but
and the comedians now too.
They don't realize he's actually promoting them, because people watch it, like
I'm one of the only people to promote their little music scene.
Me and Tyrone for the laughs, and then it puts you on the guys who he's talking about, and
I've got nothing to do with the scene. There are actually promoters who do it IRL. I just talk about it.
It's free publicity, really.
Free publicity. There you go. So what you're saying is they should really be paying me. Thank you so much. All right. So here's a guy that pretends to like me. Here's a fella coming up next that pretended he was in on the joke with us. But then a second, Dino McCrudden did a little Let's All Cancel Conor video. Belfast Grime Man, the mask slipped and he showed his true colours that he in fact cannot take a slagging. The Belfast Grime Man, aka Belfast Grime Allen, okay? He's come out with a brand new song and here he is performing it live on his TikTok. Whoops. All right, without further ado, it's Belfast Grime Man's brand new song. Sounds like a song fit for the 12th of July.
On the first summer day of a cool autumn year, we'll sing and we're proud. The time's getting near and we'll flicker and we'll glow. Don't tell us it's not our home. So on we go, we know where to go. Shangle, it's our home. That's all we know. Singing up flags in the sky again. I think I feel alive again. Whoa. I pray the song's gonna flow. Burn on the shangle. Up we fly our flag again. Go up the flags in the sky again. I think I feel alive again. Whoa.
So, Grime Man, you have my permission to clip this part out of context of me loving this here. It'll soften the blow for what's about to come up next. right, so for anyone at home that doesn't know me, this might be your first time watching the Conor G Show. I'm not a Catholic, I'm not a Protestant, right? I do, however, like some sectarian songs for the comedy value as a parody. All right? This would be one of them. I'm not saying this is a sectarian song, but it would fit well amongst them at the 12th of July. And I guarantee you, Belfast Grime Man will be performing this at the 12th, and I guarantee you the crowd is gonna go mental. How old is he? He looks 25 and 50 at the same time, says Robert. Certified banger, says Lee. Up a Grime Man, says Shug. The Council Estate Anthem, says Gavin Gaskin. There's Gavin in. Belfast Bin Man, says Rob. Every tune sounds like something Mark McCabe of V Maniac 299. 2000, says Sonoscope. He clarifies. Belfast Grim Man. Shining with a wee complimentary glow, says Stucky Mia. You're talking about the last clip? Let's see. We are just watching his eyes getting deeper into his skull in real time, says Stucky Mia. That Dino episode still having repercussions is crazy, says Smicked Out. Orange Hokey Pokey goes so hard as sectarian songs go, says Livia. I don't know that one. Simply the Best is the one that I like the most. Genuine question, says Duck Me Aw. They're so obsessed with the Shankill Road, but like, wonder do all the other Protestant places get annoyed there's so many songs about it? Sectarian jealousy, perhaps? Protestant jealousy? Alan's had it rough, says Stefan. All right, don't go too hard on young Alan here, okay? He just wants to be loved like everyone else, okay? I'm starting to like Grime Man again, okay, after this song. So, I've been sent all this here, by the way. So, check out. There's some discussion, okay? So this new song is blowing up like crazy from the Belfast Grime Man, and people are talking about it. I think this is a screenshot from Facebook, I think. Big massive shout outs to John Quake, my bro and mentor, made this beat with me, the best producer in the world, folks. Okay, big up, John Quake. Stephen says, absolutely brilliant, mate. What a song. That would be a brilliant song for the Gawa to sing with a few words changed. Louise says, he's done a good mix of a song and changed some words of a song that was originally by Beluga Lagoon. It's called The Glen. Recently, a great mix has been released by Levi Heron. So yeah, it's a cool parody, and I like his change of words. Could be changed to fit either side, to be honest. But it's not an original by him. Fiona White says, Levi Heron mix pal, a Scottish song. Grime Man fires back. No, it's not. I produced the beat for this with John Quick. You know nothing. Lol, completely different song. No, I'm sorry, Grime Man. She's caught you. You shouldn't have denied this because it's quite clearly a song that everybody knows. It's a viral song. Go play both the songs together. Completely different genre of music. Oh, fuck me, Grime Man. That will be line number 2. At the end of the day, pal, your version will never compare to the original Scottish version, but, you know, well done for trying. Grime Man says, okay, right? So, in case you think I'm just having a go at Grime Man unfairly, let's just show you the massively popular Levi Heron version here. Completely different song, completely different genre, says Grime Man. Different religion, maybe he means? Feel it out again, oh! So, you know, I mean, this sort of song to a schmick is like catnip.
Beautiful!
I mean, it's, you know, growing up, there were so many songs like this, and they're like, you know, it's like just a rebel song, except put to, you know, like a hardcore beat. And, you know, they pitch the vocals up and stuff. And, you know, they really rally, you know, a song like that. I'm not talking about the sectarian ones, but like this one, The Glen. You know, a song like that, it really stirs up something within you. And then when you put it to, you know, a schmick beat, for lack of a better term, it's just like perfection for a schmick. You know? A Blast 10 Energy 106, perfection. Right, so which do you think is the better song? In fact, let's play you the absolute original, the real one that both these songs copied. I mean, Grime Man, why deny that it's... Why say it's a different song and a different genre? It's a different genre to this song, but it's the same song. You've just changed a few of the words. It would be a cover version. It's like that song that myself and Rare Witch made. It's called Pose Off, right?
Girl, pose off in those wee pum-pum shorts. Make them
Now, I've changed a few of the words in that and remade the beat. Doesn't mean it's my original composition. It's clearly a cover version, right? So I don't know what the confusion is. I don't know why Belfast Grime Man's confused about that. Here's the original version. It's the Glen by Beluga Lagoon. You're gonna love this. Spectarian, says Rob.
I'm feeling bold.
Woo!
And somehow I know where I'm going. The first clear day of a cold grey year, and lo and behold, I'm all alone in the dipper on a stone, telling me this is his home. So on I go off the road, don't stand on the toe, jack in a hole, ramble and roll. So up flies in the eyes again, I think I feel alive again. Oh, going slow. Oh, the sun she glows, dipping my toes in the lens. So up flies in the eyes again, I think I feel alive again. Oh,
completely original.
going slow. Oh, the sun she glows, dipping my toes in the lens. So the sun is going down, I see the twinkle of the town, and I am bound to the ground, mole on a mouth, hearing all the sounds going round and I'm woken by the crow.
All right, so that was the original version. I think it would be appropriate to do a little remix.
Hello, this is Rob from The Joy of Painting. I love watching the ConorGShow every Monday. I don't miss it, and neither does Bremen. Love you all.
I'm feeling bold.
I'm in a mood. Okay. Oh, good stuff comes right in at the start there. Perfect for me, Grime Man. Thank you so much. Put that there, and sync that up.
I'm feeling low. Soul stir songs that left my soul. On the first summer day of a cool autumn year, we'll slam our prayer. The time's getting near, and we'll flicker and we'll go. Don't tell us it's not our mode. So on we go up the road. We know where to go. Shackle, it's our home. After all we know, slinging up flags in the sky again. I think I feel alive again. Whoa.
Completely original composition. That's why it fits completely to the original song.
Shackle, puppy fly on flag, go up flag flags in the sky go up. I think I feel alive again. Whoa. Sun's gonna blow. Burn on the shank. Up we fly our flag again. Sun is going down. I see the twinkle of the town. I'm feeling bold, and somehow I don't know where I'm going. The first clear day of a cold gray year.
So this is Grime Man's beat. Oh, sorry, the echo was on. This is Grime Man's beat with the original vocals. Okay, ready? Alright, in the chat right now, which version is best? Levi Heron, the Scottish version, Beluga Lagoon, which is the original version, or Belfast Grime Allens? Oh, I like Allens, because it's Belfast related. One by mine says they don't like Grime Allens. Oh, I'm a Belfast fan again. It looks like Grime Allens winning. The original's not getting any votes.
On the first summer day of a cold autumn year, we'll sing we're proud. The time's getting near and we'll flicker and we'll go.
Funny because it's local.
But it's not our home. So on we go up the road.
Up
we
our
know
road.
where to go. Shangle, it's our home. That's all we know. Singing up the flags in the sky again. I think I feel alive again. Whoa. I pray the sun's gonna flow.
Levi Heron is the Scottish version. Oh, they're both Scottish, but the Scottish dance remix. The original versions too. The fact that the mouth movements even sync. An original song, said Grime Man. Grime Man, what are you going? Why did he say that? It's an original song, not even the same genre, he said. So here's the Levi Heron version. Grime Man, why did he say that? I don't get it. Completely different genre.
Beautiful! First summer day of a cold autumn year, we'll sing we're proud. The time's getting near.
No, it's not. I produced the beat for this with John Quick. You know, lol, completely different song. Go play the both songs together. Completely different genre of music. Well, Grime Man, hopefully you can take this as it's meant to be, an education. Everyone has voted, well, not everyone, 53.3% of people have voted your version the best out of all three songs. You should be very proud. It's not an original composition, though. Stupid to suggest that.
I pray the sun's gonna flow. Burn on the
Shangle Road.
Up we fly our flags again. Go up the flags in the sky again. I think I feel alive again. Whoa. Sun's gonna flow.
Spotify, says Gavin. I'm playing that again. One more time for the Grime Man.
Soul stir songs that left my soul.
This is gonna go off on the 12th.
On the first summer day of a cool autumn year, we'll sing and we're proud. The time's getting near and we'll flicker and we'll go. Don't tell us it's not our home. So on we
No redos on the pool, sorry.
We know where to go.
Grime Man wins, get used to it. Suck the Grime Man's balls, losers. Feel alive again, ho!
I pray the sun's gonna flow down on the
Shackle Road.
Up we fly our flags again, go up the flags in the sky again. I think I feel alive again, whoa. The sun's gonna flow down on the Shackle
Up the Turf Lodge Road, says Chuck.
Up we fly our flags again.
Release this clip on the 11th for some death threats, says Stedman. Grime Man couldn't be mad at this. He won the poll. Everyone said his version was the best, including me. It's just not an original composition. It's a cover version, okay? A tasteful cover version designed specifically for the 12th of July. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with celebrating some culture or something? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the regional rap section. Coming up next, we got a little palate cleanser in the form of brand new JKO Freestyle.
So many look good in here. I just don't know what I want. If I had
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the brand new JKO Freestyle.
so many look good in here. I just don't know what I want.
Sorry for the loudness of that. Let me turn it down for you. We had it up 200% for the Grime Man.
If I had to choose, y'all know I would take all y'all with me. Who wanna take me on the floor? Who ready to come and get this?
That's all! Oh my god, I thought this was going to go on
So
for
many
ages.
look good in here.
It's only a 15-second freestyle that we blessed us with.
So many look good,
Good
in
in
here. I just don't know what I want. If I had to choose, y'all know I would take all y'all with me. Who wanna take me on the floor? Who ready to come and get this?
Up high in the die-da-dan, big die, do the die-da-dan, whoa! Up on the Shankle Road. 1 for fire, 2 for shite. Let's get this remixed, okay? It was an acapella.
So many look good in here. I just don't know what I want. If I had to choose, y'all know I would take all y'all with me. Who wanna take me on the floor? Who ready to come and get this? So many look good in here. I just don't know what I want. So many look good in here. I just don't know what I want. So many look good in here. 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 I just don't know what I want. If I had to choose, y'all know I would take all y'all with me. Who wanna take me on the floor? Who ready to come and get this? So many look good in here. I just don't know what I want. So many look good. So many look good. So many look good. So many look good.
That was 100% shite in the chat. Sorry, JKO, you know how much I love you. That's a guy who can take a slagging. We once watched JKO's 3-minute long music video for 45 minutes. I went ballistic on him. And during that segment, I've said this before, but I think it's worth noting. Like, I went crazy. Like, I was really saying whatever popped into my head. I used to have a lot more freedom just to really express myself and try and be as funny as possible. I've really had to rein it back lately because slightly more people watch, and you know, the more people that watch, that means there's lots of stupid people that happen to stumble upon your video, and those people can't differentiate between what's, you know, an obvious exaggeration and what's, you know, it's a person losing their mind psychotically. But during my teardown of his music video, I just said, JKO, take this next 30 seconds, clip it, post it to your Instagram. And it was just me gushing about how much I loved him and how cool he was. And he did it. And it was just so funny and just built such adoration and respect from me for him. Thank you for allowing me to perform my television program for you, JKO. Anything JKO comes out with, I will be supporting 100%. Coming up next, we've got Emmzy. 100% in my heart, JKO. Woke nonsense, says Lee. Can you put a link to the OG version of the previous song? Just type in the Glen on YouTube. It'll be the first thing that comes up. It's got like 1 million views. The Glen by Beluga Lagoon. Lee says, that was unfair in JKO. He was never topping Grime Allen there. One for the remixes, don't cheat. No, that was worse than the acapella. Far worse. One thing we'll say about JKO, he's a much better rapper and dancer and singer than I am DJ. Okay. Shoe Zone, says RMSR. Hate him so much, says Don Cheat. I know you're not talking about JKO. If I have to choose between you and JKO, I'm picking JKO.
I just established myself like by doing nothing.
Welcome in everybody, this is the ConorGShow. If you're one of the people watching on YouTube right now, head over to ConorG.show to get the entire episode. The link will be in the description of the comments. Shout out, thanks for watching this far anyway. This is the ConorGShow. Alright, so we've been going about 2 hours here. You broke my heart, says Sanji. Well, you know, if JKO's the man. Okay, we got 1,000,001 Emmzy videos here. I'm going to take a quick break, and in the meantime, Emmzy is going to be keeping you company, okay? So, Emmzy, I've got a couple of Emmzy videos here. Probably won't let them play the full length, so don't worry. But Emmzy is going to be babysitting you while I take a quick break here, okay? Is that okay? Let's see. Ducky Mio says, found it turns out it was written by Andrew O'Donnell of Beluga Lagoon in 2019. It just sounds like a really old folk song. Well, I knew that already. I already knew that, so... Okay. Alright, boys and girls, Emmzy. I'm going to take a very quick break. When I return, I'm going to be showing you all the latest Emmzy clips and videos, everything you want to know from Emmzy. We've got lots of funny Emmzy stuff before we get into the FAKIN Jamaicans, Dirty Dinners, and of course, our friend Agnew. By friend, I mean lol cow. Alright, be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. This is the ConorGShow.